This story was submitted by a fan of the channel. It happened just weeks ago in March 2024, and it's one of the most disturbing dating experiences we've ever heard. Viewer discretion is advised. This isn't fiction, it's a chilling reminder of how dangerous modern dating can be. I met him on Tinder, let's just call him Tyler. His profile looked perfect, almost too perfect, but at the time, I didn't think much of it. He was 6'2", into hiking, photography, said he loved indie horror films. We matched on a Wednesday, he messaged first, casual, funny, respectful. When I arrived, he was already there, sitting outside wearing a dark green flannel and drinking an iced Americano. He stood up, smiled, and pulled out my chair. Polite, chill, exactly like I imagined. We talked for about an hour. He told me he used to work in film, something to do with camera rigs, said after the AI boom this year, he was struggling to find jobs. Told me about how studios were cutting crews and replacing them with software. He even joked, "Soon AI's gonna be editing your Tinder pics too." That line sticks with me now. He seemed real though, he made eye contact. He didn't fidget, didn't overshare. It was normal, too normal. When the date ended, he walked me partway back to my car. Then he said he'd parked just down the street and asked if I wanted to check out a short film he'd made. Said he had it on an iPad in the car, only a couple minutes long. I hesitated. He picked up on it right away and said, "Totally your call. Just figured I'd show you something personal." I said yes. Second mistake. We turned down a side street, quiet, barely lit. His SUV was parked under a tree, tinted windows, no license plate in front, but I figured maybe it had fallen off or something. He opened the passenger door and gestured for me to hop in. I mumbled something about getting a call from my friend and turned back toward the cafe. He moved to follow. Then, miracle timing, a group of people turned onto the sidewalk. I ran to them, walked alongside them, pretended I knew them. He stopped following, just stood there watching. Then he got in his SUV and drove off. I went home shaking. I triple-locked my door, sat on the floor trying to process what had just happened. That night I reported his profile to Tinder. Then I did a reverse image search. Nothing. None of the photos existed anywhere else online, not even LinkedIn. That's when I got suspicious. So I ran his phone number through a lookup tool. It was a VoIP line, a burner, untraceable. His Instagram was gone by morning, deleted, vanished. I filed a police report, sent them the chat logs, screenshots, everything. They told me I did the right thing, but that without a plate number or verified identity, they couldn't do much. It didn't feel like closure. It felt like the beginning of something worse. 4 days later, I got a match notification on a different app. Not Tinder, Hinge, new name, new profile pic, same face. The photo was slightly altered, flipped horizontally, hair cropped shorter, but it was him. This time the bio just said, "Looking for someone brave." I unmatched immediately, reported the account. Later that night, I got a text from an unknown number. No words, just a photo. It was me, walking out of my apartment building earlier that day, taken from across the street. I moved in with a friend temporarily, changed my number, got a new phone, deleted every dating app, updated every password, bought a camera doorbell and motion sensors. I don't go on solo dates anymore, and I haven't heard from him since, but I keep thinking, he was prepared. The handcuffs, the car parked away from cameras, the fake profile. He didn't just want a date, he wanted control. And if I hadn't noticed those cuffs, if I had just sat down in that car, I might not be here telling this story. This was a fan-submitted story based on real events. If you ever feel something's off during a date, trust your gut. Always meet in public, tell a friend where you're going, and never get into someone's car unless you feel 100% safe. Because in 2024, it's easier than ever for someone to hide behind a screen, and much harder to tell who they really are.